Welcome to this webinar, and thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Dave Alderman. I'm the president of Molekule Consulting. We are a specialist competitive intelligence firm in the biopharmaceutical, medical device, and life sciences sector. And today I'm going to walk you through our consolidated capabilities, which we consider to be competitive insights and intelligence for enlightened biopharmaceutical players. We've redefined competitive intelligence consulting and believe in advancing the intelligent choice. 4 seminal steps are required in order to win. 1, making sure that key intelligence findings are granular, accurate, and precise. 2, enabling robust and meaningful actionability of competitive insights and intelligence. 3, always having a clear client centricity via robust two-way communication and engagement success. And 4, refining and highly synthesizing our work products and deliverables so that they don't need to be repurposed by your internal stakeholders for an executive and C-level audience. In review, we were incorporated and founded in 2012, and our global headquarters are in Miami, Florida. In 2014, Molekule incorporated a European-based entity which is headquartered in London. Our physical operations outside of the U.S. are in the European Union, Commonwealth of Independent States, otherwise known as Central Eastern Europe, APAC, Latin America, and Israel. However, we have feet on the street and a global footprint and language fluency in 27 core geographies that extends well beyond our physical operations. We staff in-house full-time equivalent subject matter experts and seasoned pharmaceutical and management consulting industry professionals. Every one of Molekule's consulting employees holds either an MD, PhD, PharmD, or an MBA. As a firm, we leverage primary competitive intelligence as the fundamental basis of meaningful insights and actionable recommendations, while always upholding stringent ethical considerations. Molekule abides by the most stringent ethical and legal guidelines and considerations. Regardless of the office you're interacting with, the Molekule team adheres to SCIP guidelines and regulations, as well as local, national, and international laws. And importantly, Molekule never discloses client names or misrepresents itself on behalf of Molekule or its client partners. We have one principal focus at Molekule, which is biopharmaceutical consulting, leveraging primary CI as a cornerstone of our portfolio of industry-specific consulting and service offerings. We offer 18 different core service offerings, which enable you, our clients, to intrinsically align consulting engagements for measurable success, driving significant returns on investment in the biopharmaceutical sector. We serve 21 key therapy areas, and all of our staff maintains therapy area fluency among clinical, commercial, manufacturing, supply chain, logistics, as well as regulatory areas. Currently, we have over 30 clients and growing, and our client base is served across the U.S., European Union, LATAM, CEE, CIS region, Middle East, and Asia Pacific. In terms of a global clinical, commercial, and regulatory source network, our organic source network is robust and actively growing, and we have greater than 20,000 contacts globally. Via persistent source development, active product engagement, and regular attendance of global medical congresses and biopharmaceutical trade shows, we continue to foster, nurture, and grow our source network. It's our belief that competitive intelligence persists throughout the life cycle of biopharmaceutical assets. So whether validation and discovery, clinical study, inline marketing and go-to-market strategy, or lifecycle management and loss of exclusivity, we believe there is one of the 18 different service offerings that Molekule has in our portfolio that will suit your needs and enable you to win decisively. The Molekule difference is defined by our unique and proprietary organic and growing global 20,000 plus person source network. We strategically match each engagement with our leadership and experienced consultants to ensure the proper alignment of intelligence goals and objectives. We facilitate ongoing two-way communication with our client partners, enabling better engagement and overall business outcomes for them. And we always transcend expectations beyond the norm for our client partners. When you're engaged with Molekule, the project starts with a kickoff. And we either do that on-site or via virtual kickoffs via WebEx. We want to understand your current basis of reasoning, the hypotheses and base knowledge you have, so we can springboard and prove or disprove these data as valid or invalid. The Molekule team is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by email or phone. Given our global geographic presence, we are able to span time zones and achieve 24-hour, 7-day-a-week customer service and support of our clients. Understanding the Molekule difference is that we do not have a pure-play client-vendor relationship. We look to have a long-term and sustainable partnership, and our client partners continue to re-engage Molekule for continuations and renewals and engagements, and via word of mouth have extended our relationships within their own broader organizations. Importantly, Molekule continues to grow its client base while not assuming conflicts of interest within the same therapeutic area or disease space. Ethics. This is critical when it comes to competitive research. We are committed to the highest standard of ethics throughout our global offices and worldwide consulting staff. As a firm, Molekule Consulting neither has active, pending, nor prior litigation or litigious activity against it as a legal entity. And again, we strictly comply with all global, regional, and local laws and regulations, abide by SCIP rules and regs globally, and ensure that all client-specific materials and intelligence and intellectual property developed are strictly protected under client confidential and client-specific non-disclosure agreement, confidential disclosure agreement. We believe there are 7 steps to engagement success. Importantly, it's understanding your client, formulating deep and exhaustive key intelligence topics and questions, triangulating multiple immunized sources, conducting rigorous internal and external validation exercises of these key intelligence findings, and thus developing actionability and implication. Monitoring continuously competitive threats and overall competitive universe, delivering robust, meaningful, and actionable primary competitive intelligence findings, and defining marked, measurable, and impactful implications and recommendations derived from the primary competitive insight and intelligence. The process of successful CI begins with secondary research. Secondary research enables Molekule to be able to get a basis and springboard for primary research with multiple highly targeted sources. We thoroughly vet and validate these data, interpret and analyze, and perform a robust series of competitive analytics and review. From there, we take what is considered disparate intelligence data and translate it into primary competitive intelligence output and develop rigorous actionability, insight, and implication. Engaging with Molekule is described by this infographic, as you see on your screen. We engage, conduct secondary research, primary research, iteratively refine raw data, perform competitive analytics, and finally focus, precise, and highly direct comprehensive vetting. This enables you, our client partners, to have actionable, strategic, and tactical insights, implications, and developed and reviewed. This slide speaks to blinded examples of work. And there's way too much copy on the slide to read or to describe to you, but it gives an encapsulation of the different types of engagements Molekule has had over the past several years. I encourage you to contact me with any questions or feedback you have on these engagements. Client testimonials is the same type of scenario. Too much copy on the page. But if you need further granularity or color perspective, either I or another member of the senior leadership team at Molekule is here to help address your questions. Molekule versus the competition is highly differentiable. We are global. We have a global reach and high diversified therapy area expertise, as well as high diversified biopharmaceutical industry expertise. Our robust global source network is high and diversified. We have a high diversity of 18 different consulting service offerings. Long-term versus the competition, you receive a hybrid consultancy that is neither too large nor too small and is able to specialize in biopharmaceutical competitive intelligence. In terms of therapy area and subject matter expertise, we cover all the major clinical therapy areas as well as some subject matters like generics and biosimilars and manufacturing supply chain logistics, as well as strategic business intelligence assignments. Our source network is big and sustainable. It includes key opinion leaders, clinical, academic, and medical sources, competitor sources, current and recently former, regulator and regulatory sources, as well as other sources such as payers, wholesalers, distributors, pharmacies, retail and hospital, and third-party enablers. Molekule Consulting is strategically positioned throughout the world, and our expert consulting staff can be to your offices in just under 6 hours from any of our global or domestic U.S. offices. Molekule only offers bespoke consulting services. We do nothing canned, nothing templatized, and as a specialty consulting firm focused specifically on the biopharmaceutical, medical device, and life science space, we deliver high impact and actionable primary competitive intelligence solutions, yielding significantly positive returns in your biopharmaceutical business objectives. Our client promise is we guarantee robust real-time two-way communication and interaction. We deliver informed actionability and leverageability. We leverage our 20,000 plus person organically growing global source network in order to develop deep, actionable, and robust primary competitive insights degrees beyond the key intelligence topics and questions set forth by our client partners. We believe simply providing CI and market analytics is inadequate. We provide relevant intelligence data and competitive intelligence meaningful to you and your organization. We customize all output and deliverables for you, providing the option of either using the Molekule Consulting template or your brand, franchise, and or corporate template of choice. Engaging and partnering with Molekule provides stunning intelligence and insight into the competitive dynamics of the biopharmaceutical world. And as a firm, we're committed to providing the highest quality competitive intelligence, particularly impacting your seminal biopharmaceutical objectives and your organization's bottom line. Thank you very much for tuning in to this webinar. My contact details are listed on this slide. David Alderman, President of Molekule Consulting, dalderman@molekuleconsulting.com, or via cell 305-504-3030. Thank you kindly.